Welcome back to our channel, guys. I hope you've been well. Just quickly introing this video so we can get right into it. But we've got some new faces on the channel today, just having a chat with us about their life, about their faith, and how team's going for them so far. We hope you enjoy it. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I have guests with me. We're just gonna have a chat with you guys today about life, about team and stuff. Enjoy.
Oh, Shannon.
Oh, it's embarrassing, Shannon.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I'm 19 from Sydney, but not Sydney, Campbelltown. I grew up in Thailand. I spent 11 years of my life in Thailand. My family moved around a lot growing up. I'm doing team in Melbourne, yes.
How is it?
I love Melbourne. I don't want to leave. I'm very excited to go back to Melbourne. Yeah.
She considers it her home.
I love drama. I love dancing. I love Mexican food. Love Harry Potter.
Favorite pastime?
Favorite pastime?
Ever in the world?
Making Harry Potter jokes. I don't really know.
That's so funny. Yeah, pass the ball. Pass the ball.
I reckon Joseph Murray has to be next.
Hi everyone, my name is Joe. I am 20. I am from the best city in this country.
Heck
The
yeah!
capital for a reason. Canberra. Subscribe and
Subscribe for Canberra.
For Canberra.
For the better.
That's
Yeah.
so cringy.
For the Canberra.
It's good now you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
I'm in Melbourne.
Mhm.
It's alright. It's good.
Favorite thing to do? What do you like?
Reading's alright.
Hmm?
Like walking. Walking's good.
Hmm?
Talking's good.
Hmm?
Eating's good.
Eating.
Sleeping's good. Yeah.
Eating's good.
Yeah, I love the fundamentals. you know what I always say? I always say eat, sleep, repeat.
All right, nominate.
Angelie.
I'm Angelie. I'm 21 years old. I'm also from the great city of Canberra. For doing team, I did 3 years of uni. I graduated last year, so decided to do team this year. Favorite pastime? I love drinking warm water. People think I'm like disgusting and like apparently it's really weird, but like I think it's great. I love to dance, have a good boogie, and love to sing as well.
You're doing team in Sydney, aren't you?
I am doing team in Sydney. I love Sydney. Sydney has a lot of traffic though, which is like, it's so different from Canberra. But no, I love the city, love the people, I love the community there.
Thank you.
That's me.
Tony.
Oh.
Tony.
My next. Didn't even realise. Hi guys, my name's Anthony. I'm 19, originally from Wollongong, which I believe is the best city ever. But you know, you can try and convince me. Many have tried, many have failed. Oh, last year I served in the youth mission team in Perth, which was really good fun.
Yeah.
We got to avoid the lockdown, which was very nice. Played soccer for 12 years, so definitely love my soccer. Love photography as well, and I love being out in nature, sunsets or any day. Give me a sunset and I'm a happy man.
How are you feeling going to the second part of the year?
Good question. Yeah, pretty alright. A little nervous. Like, whenever I don't do ministry for a while, I'm like, bro, I've forgotten everything. But other than that, pretty excited. Excited to get back down to Melbourne. It was a pretty cool place to be.
Yeah.
See our kids at the youth group. They're cool cats.
Yeah. So youth groups like every Friday?
Yeah, every Friday down at St. Ben's. Plug it. It's in the description down below. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling very excited for this second half of the year. Really keen to just, after we had our break at mid-year training, just very keen to just get back into it. I'm really like fired up and keen for ministry.
Oh, good.
So very excited for it. Keen to spend a lot more time with the boys in Brotherhood as well.
I know, I'm excited to just go home to Melbourne, and I honestly, like, youth group is one of my favourite parts of just being in Melbourne and being on team. Just, yeah, hanging around, same students every week, but like they always bring something fun every single week, something random, something wild. Just getting I think getting back into the groove of things with them, and also just getting back into ministry again, like Joe was saying, is sometimes very easy to be like, oh, what am I doing again? But then you're like, nah, I got this. And like being equipped after the month of March that we had, which was absolutely intense. I think it was 10 days straight of ministry. It just, becomes a routine, but then you get new students every day. So it's like, meeting as many people as possible, which I'm very excited to do.
Really keen to get into ministry, particularly like follow-up ministry, being able to like journey with kids and walk with them in their faith, catching up with them frequently, just like being their friend. So keen to get back into like lifestyle and like really work at that.
What do you guys find hard in the first part of the year?
Balancing ministry, balancing your own life, faith journey, social life, and trying to like balance all these different aspects.
I think for me, it was adjusting from the Perth culture to the Sydney culture and the difference, just the environment and just the location of it as well. Because Perth is quite a laid back culture. While we were very busy with lots of ministry days last year, which I loved, it was so much fun, it was a lot more laid back and a bit more relaxed. Whereas in Sydney, as Andrew's mentioning before, so much traffic, everything's going on all the time. If you're like 5 minutes late to like leaving, you're like 20, 30 minutes late to the actual place you need to be, if not longer. Still means for like some really early mornings, which when you don't have lifestyle to sort of keep you onto curfew, then you start to like getting back into the groove of that, and getting that adjustment from Perth to Sydney was very challenging for me starting off, especially the first term. Was just like, it just cooked me because I love my sleep so much, and I was like, whoa, I need to get more rest.
Yeah.
It's probably me as well. Just like trying to figure out like curfew and lifestyle. You're walking past the KFC and you see a zinger box, but it's your whole weekly allowance. Lifestyles are rewarding, but it's also like there's still its difficulties too. By the way.
Yeah.
I'm just a very big night owl, so curfew was the hardest thing for me to get into. I'm still learning and navigating this lifestyle curfew. But I'm excited to challenge myself, honestly, and have everybody else on the team keep me accountable as well. Because, I have come to understand the value of rest and sleep, but I'm just not good at that. And also just I think community life was very different for me, because the only, I guess, sort of community I had was the small parish that I went to and my youth group growing up, which was like the same people I'd see every single week. So community was like getting to know people. I learned this year that I'm an introvert. That's a very hard thing to adjust to, because I thought I was an extrovert. I'm very loud.
What type of ministry is your favourite, and what in that is like life-giving for you and rewarding?
I think for me, I'm very keen for our ISET events, especially like the conference days and camps that we have coming up, because those were a big part of my faith journey and my early life as a Catholic. And I just loved the people that were there. I loved meeting everyone and just spending time there and learning a lot more about the faith at those special, I guess, events that only ran like once a term. So they're big events, but I was like, I'm all here for it. So very keen for those, very keen to get into the preparation and just, I guess, see lives change through it, because my life wasn't.
I think for me, favourite part of a ministry day is like relational ministry, just like going out during lunch times and like recess and just like hanging out with the kids and just like talking to them and getting to know them and just being there for them and spending time with them. And I think that's probably one of the most important parts of our ministry day. I think that's like the thing that they remember the most as well. Like,
I absolutely love youth group. In Melbourne, we have our own youth group, so we're able to get around the kids as much as we want to, and just like doing like one-to-one mentoring and catch-ups as well. So the fact that they want to get around us, the fact that we want to get around them, it's just like, it's honestly such a blessing that they want to spend as much time with the team as possible. Yeah, just like Andrew was saying, relational ministry, but also just like a constant check-in. The fact that they want to grow in faith and like relationship with each other as well is so cool. And while we've been on break, our socials have been going crazy with youth group kids. They're like, when are you coming back? I want to catch up with you.
It's wild to see how like genuine everyone reacts to like either like when we go to schools or at our youth groups. I was doing this debrief for a video based with your relationship with God. The whole day, this group had just been super rowdy and just like quite hard to control. But like I did this debrief, which was like a video of this athlete, and it was like talking about how God has her relationship like a father to us, and they all just like went mute. And I was just like up there. I was like, bro, what is going on? This is so wild. But like, just like being able to have that witness and like allow people to come into that is just so special.
How team is impacting your relationship with God, / are there any fruits that you can see now or hope to see in the future even?
I think for me, ministry has had like an impact on my relationship with God because I feel like I'm able to be like more free, especially when I'm put on to things last minute. Like I sort of need to trust in God. Like I can't trust in my own abilities. So just like being able to trust in God and have faith in him that he will pull through and he will speak through me, and knowing that he's got our back and that he is behind us in this ministry. So it's really like given me a lot of freedom. It's helped me to sort of not be in control and like let God like take the wheel, just be a bit more like laid back and chill about it and not like get too stressed out about having everything perfect, like letting God just do his thing. So
I'd just like to jump off the back of Inch with, I think after one of our hardest ministry days, it was one of the first ones we did. Honestly, I was like, I don't know what fruits came out of that. I don't know if any of the students took anything away. But I think one of the daily mass readings straight after that was like, my word won't come back empty. The fact that even if we feel like nothing comes to fruition out of that day, students will take something away because that's the Lord planting his seed in their hearts. And all we have to do is just trust that he's going to work in them. But also I think just living the lifestyle constantly. Desiring personal prayer has become a very big one for me. Just being like, I know we have morning prayer, I know we have night prayer, but that's not enough. It's like, you need your own personal time with the Lord as well. Otherwise, like what fruits will come from just sitting into prayer. So like there is fruits, but you also need to go personally. So yeah.
Personal prayer, 100%. Like it's just like a necessity, I feel like, to get through like lifestyle and just like the constant just like ministry that we're doing and seeing everyone, like just to have that relationship with God constantly is sick. But also I've realized through this year how much more I appreciate structured prayer like mass. Like go to mass every day that's possible. It's just been sick. Like the value I have in it now. I feel as though I kind of got into a place where I was like, it was routine. So I was like, okay, I got to go to mass. But like going to mass for just the purpose of going to mass instead of like having to go to mass, you know what I mean? Is like, it's given me so much more life with it because I actually like appreciate it more and start to like consciously remember what is happening instead of just going through the phases of it.
I think a way that teams sort of changed my relationship with God has been just a lot of prayer and structured prayer. Like it's such a core part of lifestyle that it's always there. If you were to talk to God as if he was a friend, like that's how I talk to God. It's just through prayer. Writing down some a little prayer in there. It might just be sitting in silence, right in nature. Love going for walks. But I've recently been in a bit of like a hard time where I'm like, oh God, like I'm talking to you, but it's like I'm not talking to anyone. And sometimes you get that with friends, with family, like it doesn't seem like they want to listen or they're not giving you anything back. But I guess the fact that team has such a core part of its lifestyle founded on prayer, I think it's really helped me to persevere with it. And it makes me realize how much more I need God. Like I sort of heard this analogy one time that God's like this person in the crowd and you see him off in a distance. So you walk towards him, but instead of him waiting there, he actually walks back. So you keep coming towards him. That hit me a lot because I was like, oh, wow. Like it just shows how much that we need. Like how much do I actually want to go to him? And it makes me think about that. How much do I want to turn back and seek him out in that crowd with all these other voices going on? So it's really helped me just realize that desire and also to persevere even despite the struggle that I go through and everyone goes through at their own stage.
That was so good. Thanks for sharing, guys. Thanks for being a part of our YouTube channel.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn the notification bell on.
What he said.
Ding.
What he said. Bye, guys. Aren't these guys just awesome and full of wisdom? Yeah, that was so much fun to be a part of and just to hear how they've been going this year. If you guys have any more questions, please don't hesitate to chuck them down in the comments section and we'll do our very best to answer them for you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I surely did. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great week. And as you heard Joe, Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless. I've been looking in viewfinder the whole time.
Talk about
Nat,
how
you're
pog
so
pog
old.
is.
I don't know what a pog is. Are you kidding me?
There was nothing in the mug the whole time. I've never had KFC.
You never KFC.
I could live there for the rest of my life.
Testing that soft skill.
Like a mooch.
Thanks so much.
Stay tuned for the next video.
Yeah.